Hello and welcome in, everybody, as the Carolina Panthers shake up everybody's draft board and moves to the #1 overall spot. Probably going to take a quarterback. The Chicago Bears move down to the #9 spot. We've got all the details right here. What's going on, guys? Going on 27 Squad. Welcome back into another video. If you guys are enjoying the content, make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe for content just like this. Let's get started. So the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears, pretty much both of the teams, get real aggressive here in the draft. When it comes to the draft, trying to rebuild their teams. Carolina looking for their quarterback. They've got a couple of pieces, especially on defense, to help get that team started. A couple cornerstone guys, but they're really looking for a quarterback. They've tried going through the free agent route with Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, and it's just not working out. So now they're going to get aggressive and look to the draft. And shout out to the Carolina Panthers for actually taking this seriously instead of going in years prior and getting Will Grier in like the 3rd round and Matt Corral and I think the 3rd round as well. Props to them to actually going to the #1 overall pick and getting, you would hope, the best quarterback available. Now, this did not come at a cheap price, as the Carolina Panthers had to give up their #9th pick, their 61st pick, which is going to be a 2nd round pick, and also a next year's 1st round pick along with DJ Moore. So they had to give up a lot to get up to the #1 spot, and pretty much Chicago just gets all that haul and gives up the #1 overall pick. Now, to focus a little bit more on DJ Moore, listen, this is a guy that's a true #1 receiver. Very, very underrated. Not a lot of people talk about DJ Moore as much as they should, and I think he's going to fit very, very well with Justin Fields and actually be a weapon that Justin Fields can throw to consistently and get consistent production out of. He joins a wide receiver core of Darnell Mooney, Chase Claypool, who they traded a 2nd round pick last year for, also Equinemius St. Brown, and 3rd round pick of last year's draft, Velus Jones out of Tennessee. So Justin Fields does have a bit of variety of weapons to work with. Definitely there are some teams who probably have worse wide receiving cores at this point. DJ Moore just puts them at that level where now we don't have to worry about Darnell Mooney trying to be a #1 receiver and Chase Claypool trying to pick it up and be a 2nd receiver. Now you have some depth. Now you have a clear-cut #1 guy. On top of that, DJ Moore, his contract just kicked in this season. It was a 3-year, $61 million deal, $61.8 million deal. He's due $20 million this year and $16 million in the following 2 years. And of course, you guys already know that the Chicago Bears have the most cap space in the NFL. I think right now they're at $74 million according to spotrac.com, and I think that is including the contract of Darnell Mooney, because I believe they were around $95 million before, so this kind of makes sense. So with still $74 million to spend, obviously they're not going to spend all of it, but you can still make some moves to help build up that team for Chicago and keep building this team up. Great job by Ryan Poles acquiring picks and trying to, keep this team moving, keep this team in a rebuild mode in later years, and build through the draft, man. That's how you do it. Build through the draft and get yourself a #1 receiver who is already proven, who you're not even paying that much to compared to a lot of other receivers in the NFL. So now the Carolina Panthers are on the clock at #1. Who are they going to take? They have a couple of options. Obviously, you have the 2 main quarterbacks in Bryce Young or CJ Stroud, and then you have young, up-and-coming, riser Anthony Richardson out of Florida. In my opinion, I would put the odds at CJ Stroud. I would say he has the best odds to go #1 overall. Why? I love Bryce Young. I think he has probably more talent right now, but when it comes to translating into the NFL, I really think teams are going to look at Bryce Young and look at CJ Stroud and say, hey, what are we missing here in one of the other quarterbacks? I think height is a big difference. I know Bryce Young may add the mobility there, but I think the height is going to play a big factor there, and CJ Stroud is going to wind up being the #1 overall pick. On top of that, Stroud just is such a pinpoint accurate passer, and it's not that far off from Bryce Young. I would arguably say CJ Stroud is a better thrower of the football than Bryce Young is. Bryce Young may be more of a playmaker type of quarterback, as these smaller sort of mobile quarterbacks do. He's no slouch in the passing game whatsoever. I just think CJ Stroud has the edge there to probably be that #1 overall pick. So that's all I got for you guys today. Make sure you guys leave a like and also a comment down below on who do you guys think is going #1 overall, and what do you guys think overall of this trade. Leave your grades in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.